In the far stretch of the 14th century, nestled quietly between rolling hills and whispering trees, was a small medieval village called Nettlebrook. It wasn't known for great battles, royal guests, or strange legends. In fact, nothing much ever happened there at all. And that was perfectly fine with everyone who lived there. The morning began, as it always did, with the slow toll of the chapel bell. It rang only 3 times. Once to mark the morning, once to remind people to feed their chickens, and once because the bell ringer liked the sound of it. The village baker, Master Edric, woke up before dawn. He did not do anything unusual. Sheep wandered lazily in a nearby pasture, their bells tinkling gently in the wind. No one spoke much. The chapel bell rang 3 times again, this time to say good night, once for the earth, once for the stars, and once for the sound of it. They just chewed, they yawned, they stretched, and they smiled at how delightfully uneventful their day had been, slowly, thoughtfully. A local scribe, Thomas, sat on a bench with his feather quill and tried to decide whether to write a sentence about wheat or about oats. He chose oats, but never finished the sentence. She counted each stroke of her broom out loud. 1, 2, 3. By the time she reached 100, she would sigh contentedly and go inside for barley tea. He simply kneaded the dough in the same way he had for 32 years. His hands moved rhythmically, pressing, folding, resting, a motion so familiar he often did it with his eyes half closed. The bread rose slowly in the stone oven, sending out a warm, yeasty smell that filled the still air. Next door, old Agnes swept the stone path in front of her cottage for the 75th morning in a row. The thatcher, Wymond, spent most of the day fixing the same patch of roof that he fixed every month, though no one was quite sure why it kept coming undone. But Wymond didn't mind. He liked climbing up the ladder slowly, pausing every step to look at the clouds. Children played with wooden hoops. The village hens laid their eggs, as expected. The cows chewed cud. The blacksmith did not light his forge today. Not because anything was wrong, but because no one needed anything. He sat quietly and polished a single horseshoe for 5 hours. As evening approached, the villagers gathered for a communal stew made of turnips, lentils, and precisely 2 carrots. The sun finally dipped below the hill. Each villager climbed into bed,